Good morning. Welcome to Wisdom for Your Week. I'm April Williams, and today is Friday with family and friends. So I'm really excited today to have Todd on. He's going to talk about his book that is currently at print. It's being printed right now, so we're really excited about that. But this morning I also wanted to touch on a couple things. We've been talking about our desires, our dreams, our focuses this week, and I wanted to just inspire you today. What is your dream? Build your daily agenda around your dream. Do you know what you really want in life? What dream excites you or energizes you? You know, when you're alone, what do you dream of becoming or doing or owning? So your dream deserves your total focus. Focus will keep you passionate and creative and persistent. Build your daily routine, your daily agenda around your dream. So I mentioned this week that Todd had stopped watching TV and wrote a book. So Todd, what inspired you? What was the catalyst? What started that whole process?
Well, I've always wanted to write a book, and I've written some, but never published any books. So I was listening to Bishop Jerry Grillo last year sometime, and he had said the Lord had spoke to him and said, if you'll get rid of your TV, then you'll write books. So he said he did, and since then he's written 9 books.
Wow.
So that really inspired me to start becoming more focused, and we got rid of our TV service in December, and within 1 month I had written a book. So that happened very quickly when you're giving your time to things that you really desire to do other than just entertaining yourself.
I mean, that's so simple. Something as simple as saying, okay, we're gonna cancel our satellite service. We save some money too, money and time. So we canceled our satellite service, and just that very simple thing really opens up. You would be surprised when you look at your daily routine and what you do.
Yes.
When you really examine it and say, okay, I want to focus on my dreams, I want to focus on my goals, you'll be surprised what you can eliminate, and it really open up that daily routine.
Mm-hmm.
So getting started with writing a book, that was always kind of like your dream or on your bucket list to write. I know a lot of people tell me that. I work at the library, so a lot of people come in and say, oh man, I would love to write a book. So to write a book, getting started writing a book, do you have any pointers for people who want to get started doing that?
Oh yeah, first is going to be, you're going to have to give your time and energy to it, and become focused on that rather than other things. Now I look back and I say, how did I have time to even watch TV? I can't even find in the space of my planned day now how I even before fit TV into my life. And I haven't watched TV in several months. We walk into a restaurant or something, they have a TV, I'm kind of like, it's like a foreign object to my life now. But that's going to be the first thing, is you're going to have to give your time, your focus, and your energy to it. And that has to become a priority, or you will never move forward. If you keep doing the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same result.
Because you write every day, don't you?
Yes.
If you want to write a book, you need to write something. Get a journal, do something, write every day.
Yeah, even if it's a sentence, even if it's a paragraph, writing has to become your habit. And reading as well, but especially if you're going to write, you're going to have to develop the habit of writing every day.
All right, so number 1, give your dream, specifically if you want to write a book, give it your time and focus.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2,
is who do you want to write this to? As I've heard Mike Murdoch say, that every person should write a book in their lifetime, and they should write it to their family. What would you like to say to your family? What would you like to say to your children? What would you like to be able to pass on to generations beyond you? If you knew you could write to your children, your great grandchildren, if you could say something to them, because a book will outlive you. So that's a big thing too. Is who are you writing to? When I wrote this book, I wasn't writing to the mass audience. I was writing it to a specific targeted audience, and defining that audience will change your perspective of from which you're writing from.
Right, so define your audience. And number 3, we already said that one.
Yeah, that's developing the habit of daily writing. So that's 3 main things that are the 3 points that you're going to have to establish, is giving your time and energy to it.
Give it your time and focus.
Yep. Number 2 is defining your audience, or who you're talking to. And 3rd is developing the habit of daily writing. You know, I'm already now starting to pull forth ideas for another book, because this is where my time and energy are.
Because it becomes your lifestyle.
Yes.
You know, you put your energy in it. But so many people want to write a book, but you can do it. It's not an insurmountable task. So do those 3 things. Start writing every day and give it your time and focus, and define your audience. And that is your wisdom for this week. Thank you for joining us this Friday. We want you to succeed. That is so important. So, email me at wisdomforyourweek@gmail.com, wisdomforyourweek@gmail.com. Also, you can write me a letter at P.O. Box 1981, Lancaster, South Carolina 29721. I'm also on Instagram and LinkedIn and YouTube. Go subscribe to my YouTube page. I have previous episodes there. And join us on Sunday mornings, 110 East Gay Street in Lancaster. We have great praise and worship. I do praise and worship. We do great praise and worship, and we have an awesome word. So come and join us. We would love for you to be a part of our household of faith. We're a family. And we want you to succeed, and we want you to have wisdom. So thank you so much for joining us, and join me next week on Monday morning for your Monday morning memo. This was Wisdom for Your Week. Have a great weekend.